Back to my channel. Hi friends, welcome and welcome back. If you are new here, thank you. If you're returning, thank you. It is that time of the month where we see what I'm going to be reading in October, and I have this really awesome thing planned for the month of October, but I don't want to spoil it. So just know that if you're new around here, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button right now so that you don't miss anything that is happening in October. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and that's all I can say. So usually I do like a small wrap up of the month before, so September. Let me just say I had 6 books on my TBR for September. I attempted to read or read 4 of those 6 books. So I did not get to 2 of them, and technically I still have time this month. I have like a week left, but I'm not gonna read them. I kind of just did whatever I wanted and read whatever I wanted to, which happens because I found that I'm kind of a mood reader. So we ended on Unreliable Narrator up here. We're trying to get all the way to mood read so that in the following month, say that I get to mood read today. I mean, it's not going to happen, but say that I did. Then in November, I could have a month where I just mood read as like my little reward. Since we ended on Unreliable Narrator, we're going to start there, but my first 2 turns are going to be going backwards, and those will be like my punishment rules because I don't like to punish myself per se. I don't like to be like, oh, I'm going to go on book buying ban, because those don't work for me. And I don't like to say, oh, I have to read this book, because it takes the enjoyment out of reading. But I don't mind going backwards on my board. So the first 2 turns we will go backwards, and then the last 3 turns will be going forward again, unless I land on like the U-turn space, which would mean that I would start over and have to add another rule, sorry. So I start with 5 rules, 5 turns, 5 books. I could potentially get more, but let's set this game up and see what my reading's gonna look like in October. Alright, we are gonna start off right here on Unreliable Narrator. We're gonna move backwards the first 2 rolls. So roll 1 is a 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry if there's a glare. I think there might be. Sorry. Roll number 1 landed us on vlog because we had to go backwards. So basically that just means that I have to do a vlog in the month of October. But like I said, I have a lot of fun things planned for October. I know I kind of missed some days in September, but it's okay. You know, life gets busy sometimes, but I'm trying. I'm trying so much. So for this particular space, like I said, usually it's just a video prompt, but I am going to I'm finally gonna jump on this bandwagon. So here's the thing. This movie is coming out. I was not gonna read this book, wasn't gonna see the movie, and then I saw the trailer for the movie and I'm like, maybe I should read the book. So, I bought The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, which is the prequel to The Hunger Games. And I think it's like Snow's backstory. It's pretty chunky. So we're starting off with 513 pages. Okay? So that's a pretty massive book, but what I'm thinking with this is that I am going to read it and vlog me reading it, and I'm probably going to spoil the entire book, so there will not be when I film this vlog, I'm gonna tell you everything. We'll see. It might be at the end where I spoil everything. We'll see. I don't normally do a lot of books, just like one book vlogs, but I watch them and I enjoy them, so why not try it? So we're gonna try it with the prequel to The Hunger Games. I'm finally jumping on this bandwagon. I'm a little nervous, but like, it's Snow's backstory, and I'm somewhat interested, but the movie trailer did make me want to read it or watch it, but I can't watch it without reading it because, you know, I'm that type of personality. Anyways, let's go to roll number 2. Alright, roll number 2 is our final backward space. Oh, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was harder than I thought it would be. So rule number 2 got us multiple POV, so multiple points of view, and I went through a lot of books to find this one, but I think I'm a little scared of this one. I figured it's Halloween in October, spooky season is here already, so I might as well just like jump into the curve of reading books that scare me. So I'm going to be reading Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. It says, his weapon isn't a gun or a knife, it's a secret, her worst secret. And yeah, I don't know too much. I know it's a thriller. There are like at least 3 perspectives, because there's Sadie, I saw Julia on here, and then there is Lewis. I think his name is Lewis. And then there's Julia. So we have multiple perspectives. Oh, I saw a couple more when I was flipping. But you know, it's a thriller about missing people, or just another missing person. I have no idea what to expect with this book, but it is a book of the month book, and I'm trying really hard in the next couple months by December to finish the yearly reading challenge. Like, I finished the first one, but for all y'all that don't know, if you finish, I think it's 12 books, then you unlock like a super secret challenge, and you have to read 24 books, I think. But I'm working on the super secret challenge. I think I have 6 books left, so I'm gonna try to knock that out in October, maybe, question mark, we'll see. But this is on my list now. Alright, let's go to roll number 3. Alright, let's see. We are right here. Can you see me? There we go. We are right there. Roll number 3, we finally get to go forward. It is a 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll number 3 landed us on college setting, and I do have 2 options for college setting, but I don't want to read them. I don't want to read them right now. I just don't want to do it. So instead of doing college setting, we're gonna do rule number 3 or turn 3 for book 3 again, but now I have to get 6 books before this game is over, because it's basically like punishing myself because I don't want to read one of the books that I already own. With that being said, I might do a revamped board for 2024, just for the things that I enjoy reading about now. My likes and dislikes are ever changing. I am a complicated human, and my reading tastes change all the time. I mean, generally speaking, I like thrillers and I like romance, but that's so broad. There's so many things in romance books that I look for, like fake dating, and so many things in thrillers that I look for, like the memory loss trope. Love that. But there are some things that have changed within the last year or 2 that might be on this board. So anyways, I'm taking a punishment, so I'm gonna have to pick 6 books, and we're gonna go find book number 3 for real this time. We are right here, college setting, so book number 3. All right, I got mom pick, so I sent my mom this stack of books. There are 2 that I would really like, 2 that I'm not really feeling, and 2 that I'm like impartial to. So I'm hoping that my mom picks either Postscript by Cecilia Ahern. I don't think she will, but you know, it's the second in a series and the final in a series. Then, or The Housemaid, which is a thriller. She might pick Housemaid. I really don't want The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, because it's a chunker and I already have a huge chunker on my list. And I'm not really feeling Dead and Gondola because it's a cozy mystery, and I'm not really a cozy mystery person usually, but we'll see. And then I'm kind of impartial to The Nanny and The Godparent Trop. They're like rom-coms. I haven't really been in the mood for rom-coms right now, but maybe in October I'll need one to kind of help me get through the harder books, like the more hard-hitting or the harder content. So I'm gonna just put those over on my bookshelf, and if my mom has replied, then I will put a picture of the book right here, but as of right now, I don't know which one she's going to pick. So now rule number 4 of 6. Alright, so my little doggy is right there. Rule number 4 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Unreliable narrator is sometimes hard to pick because going into most thrillers, I just assume that the narrator is unreliable. That is not always true though. So I had a few options that I know for sure the main character is unreliable, or the narrator is not who they say they are. This one might be stretching it a little, but oh well. This is The Woman in the Library by Sillery. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna butcher that name, so I'm not even gonna try it. But it's basically, it says, in every person's story, there's something to hide. The reading room at the Boston Public Library is quiet until the tranquility is shattered by a woman's terrified scream. Security guards take charge immediately, instructing everyone inside to stay put until the threat is identified and contained. While they wait for the all clear, 4 strangers who'd happened to sit at the same table will pass the time in conversation, and friendships are struck. Each has his or her own reason for being in the reading room that morning. It just happens that one is a murderer. So I feel like it's gonna be a like who's who type of mystery, and you're not gonna know who you can trust and who you can't, because clearly you can't trust someone if they're a murderer and they're sitting there pretending to be your friend. Correct? I mean, that's how I'm taking it. Alright, so we're on roll book number 4, because this is this is book number 4. I still don't know what book number 3 is yet. So my mom is going to pick number 3. This is book 4. On to book 5. Okay, so what would have been my last roll if I would have just picked a book for turn number 3 instead of, you know, whatever, playing the wild card. It's yet another chunker. So, I don't think it's up yet. Hold on. Okay, I'm not sure if it's up yet. I don't think so. But I'm working on planning out my end of year TBR. And I came up with this plan to read 11/22/63 on 11/22/23. But like, look at that! Oh my gosh, Mr. King, what is your obsession with 850-page books? And like, these are not small pages. There's a lot of words. So I'm terrified of this book. But this is the time travel adventure alternate history book that Stephen King wrote the year I graduated high school, about like, what if JFK was never assassinated? And yeah, I do really want to read it, but I'm terrified because like, that's huge, and I already have another big book, but this one's like double that. So I don't know what I'm doing to myself, but I know this can be on my end of year TBR, so I might as well just put it here, you know? Are we nervous? Yes, we are. Can we do it? Sure we can. Yes, we can. What am I, Bob the Builder? I don't know. So I think we are on book number 6, so this should be our last book. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, roll number 6 got us another video prompt. It's to review a book weekly, which for a while I was doing weekly reviews on Friday. So for the month of October, and those are going to be coming back. I'm probably gonna regret this. Because so far I have these, and like, these books are big. This one doesn't look super big, but the text is really small in here. And it's like 520 pages. Okay, 515. Yeah. But the text, like, is tiny. And the audiobook is 16 hours. Then this audiobook is over 30. So I'm probably really gonna regret this, but I'm gonna take one more turn so that I have 6 books, because I do have a 5th book. I just don't know which one it is yet. My mom has to pick it. And yeah, so let's just go for book number 6. Alright, we are right here. This is going to be our last turn. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, okay. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for helping me pick my TBR for October. We have quite a large stack. I mean, they're just bigger books. And then my mom also got to pick one. Hopefully it's on the screen. If it's not, then that means I don't know what it is yet, but you know, I'll read it in the month of October. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.